Honestly, guys, I think that looks really, really good. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Ooh, she doesn't want a blending battle with me. Hey guys, what is up? What's going on? It's your girl Ashley and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, what I'm going to be doing is a video where I follow a Jaclyn Hill makeup tutorial. Now, I will be following one of her dark magic makeup tutorials, and I say one of hers, but I want to say she only has one video featuring the dark magic palette. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing in today's video, just so that we can kind of see if I get the same exact results that she did with her palette. So I'm wearing it on my eyeballs. I mean, I think it came out pretty good. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look, be sure to press that subscribe button, and also don't forget to click that bell so that you guys are notified anytime I upload a new video, which is 3 times a week, every single week. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, guys, so today I'm gonna be following a Jaclyn Hill dark magic makeup tutorial. I have my dark magic palette right here. Now, if you guys haven't seen any of my other videos where I kind of did a demo / first impressions on the Bling Boss palette and the Armed and Gorgeous palette, definitely check those out. I'll have them linked down below in the description box. So first and foremost, I have my AirPods right here because I feel like it's gonna be a lot easier for me to listen to what Jaclyn's saying in her videos with AirPods, just so that way it doesn't get mixed up with my audio. So I'm gonna pop these guys in. Ooh, they connected. We're connected. So how this is gonna pan out is I'm gonna type in Jaclyn Hill dark magic in the search bar, and the very first one to pop up is the dark magic video that she created with her palette. So that's exactly what we're gonna watch and create. So here we go. Okay, are you ready for this? Okay, anyways, here we go.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am finally going to be doing the long-awaited...
Can I just say, her necklace, like, everything about the look is killer fuego. Here I am, looking all hella crazy, like, eyes puffy, hair's a mess, wearing a hoodie, like, typical me, and here she is just slaying, killing the game.
Dark magic tutorial. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I have a palette with my Vault collection. Oh, that's upside down.
The dark magic palette.
Called Dark Magic, and this has been one of the most requested videos for the past, I don't know how long it's been, ever since I announced it. So I'm gonna be using these shades right here. Everyone on Twitter said that they wanted to see a blown out green smoky eyes. That's exactly what I did. We got some
blown out
olive
green
green, we
smoky
got
eye.
some blues, we got some shimmery greens. It was really, really fun to create this look, and honestly, extremely easy to do. And then on another note, this is my first time ever filming.
Okay, so she's, you know, she's chattering in the beginning, so I'm gonna fast forward just so that way we can get into the look.
A video. See, I look a little weird.
Her base is done, mine's isn't, just because I'm terrified of fallout, so.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab the Dark Magic palette, of course, and I'm gonna go in with the first shade, Poof, right here. And I'm just gonna put that all over my entire lid area. I'm gonna pick up the JH30 right here, and I'm going to literally just put this all over my entire lid area. And this isn't something that I would typically always do.
I do want to note that this shade in the palette looks more like it has like a peach undertone to it, but on the eye, it looks like a matte white, which is strange. But you guys remember when I used to set my lids like way back when? This kind of brings back memories. Should I be setting my lid again? We'll see. We'll see how this look turns out.
But I did just get done carving out my brows with concealer, so I want to make sure that I go over like this entire lid area wherever I'm going to apply a shadow with a powder to set all of that before.
Next shadow.
I'm just going to go in with Potion. I'm going to go in with this guy right here.
So we're going to go in with this one. I do want to note that she's also using her brush collection. I don't have the brush collection, nor do I plan on picking it up, just because I already have like my set Morphe brushes that I really like to use. So I don't feel like I want to deviate much from the ones that I already use. So that's why I won't be getting her brush collection. A lot of you guys were asking me if I was getting it, and unfortunately I am not. So I will be using the M441 in place of the brush that she's using.
I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna pick up Potion right here. So I'm just gonna take this and start to put it right in the transition area, starting on the outer corner of the eye. And then as I bring it in, I'll kind of raise up my eyebrow and get it nice and tight in that inner corner.
Okay, so what I'm noticing is that it is skipping a little bit. As you can see, it's not really applying as even as hers is applying. So she said take a little bit at a time because you want it to be opaque from the outer to the inner corner. You don't want it to be deeper in the outer area, which it's looking like this area is getting a little bit deep. So I'm going to start in the center, raise my brow up just to get it really nice and tight right in here, and just continue to go back and forth in circular motions. Okay, so for the most part, I think it's looking pretty even right now. As you guys can see, it's as opaque as it is on the outer as it is in the inner corner.
Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the JH34, and I'm just going to lightly go over the entire outer area of what I just did. This has
Okay, so I don't have that brush, but I'm just gonna use an M433, and I'm just gonna take it alongside the edge.
That it's perfectly blended and smooth, especially since we didn't go in with like a color before the green. Typically, like in my perfect world, I would go in with like a creamy shade before this, something like Silk Cream from my original Jaclyn Hill palette, or like kind of like an orangey shade to really make this like
same.
But since I am just using the Dark Magic palette today, I'm not doing that because I'm not gonna like cheat when I say it's a Dark Magic tutorial and use something else.
Something weird's happening, but we're gonna keep it going.
Okay, I'm gonna go in with some translucent powder right here. This is by Cover FX.
Oh, I don't have to worry about that because I don't have my base on yet.
Like how I say lightly, I'm about to put like 5 pounds of this powder.
We're gonna skip it.
So now I'm gonna go in with the shade
Trickery
right here, which is one of my favorite colors in the entire Vault collection. It is such a beautiful shimmery green, and I'm gonna use the JH41 to apply.
I'm gonna use a 242.
Spritz my brush with a little Fix Plus, not too much. Like I don't want to get it like sopping wet, but just like a. That's honestly enough. And I am going to just put this on my entire lid from inner corner to outer corner. Now
Wow. Okay, hold on. So she put Trickery all over the lid, but showed like all of 2 seconds of that clip. But I'm just going to pop it right here from inner to outer corner. Woo, this is a beautiful look. It is beautiful. From inner to outer corner. I will say, you guys, this color is going on really nicely, and I'm just doing the same motions. Well, at least I think I am, because I saw like her do it for 2 seconds, but she put it all over the lid from the outer to inner corner. Ooh, I love it. Okay, moving on. What's next? What's next, Jaclyn?
Now I'm going to go in with the shade Inside Job, which is a matte green. I'm going to use the JH33.
I'm going to use the M433.
I'm going to put that right in between Trickery and Potion, like that awkward moment right there that needs color. That's where I'm going to put Inside Job. And as you can see, my brush is turned sideways. I could be using it like this, but I don't want to take that color too high. So I'm just going to keep it sideways, right and tight in like that little nook of my eye, and just help mesh those 2 shades together. Okay, now I'm gonna pick up the JH35.
Hold up, wait a minute. Okay, so I'm taking Inside Job and I'm holding my brush sideways because that's what she's telling me to do. And I'm just rocking it right in between the shade called Potion and Trickery. Okay, all right. I'm gonna raise my eyebrow, really just get this shadow right in there. Honestly, you guys, I actually really like the way that this is coming out. Okay.
I'm gonna go back in with a little bit of the shade Potion right here.
More Potion.
Tap off the excess, and then just go right over top of what I just did once again, so that we have a nice gradient ombre effect. And again, I'm going in with a really small amount. We do not want to go in with like a ton of this shade, otherwise it's gonna drown out what we just did. So just keeping it nice.
No, I don't want to do that. Okay, so she says a little bit of product, put it right above the shade called Inside Job. Just so that way it's like a nice gradient, if you will.
Yes, you sweet girl, sweet mommy.
I've seen her dogs like 5 times in this video.
I put her down. She's like, Mom, piss off.
I need to take a little bit more of Potion and just put it right above the shade, just to help with blending. And I'm just going in small circular motions. That's pretty. Honestly, guys, I think that looks really good. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Ooh. Okay, now I know how you guys feel whenever you watch these videos and you kind of have to like stop, pause, rewind, fast forward. That's what I have to do right now. So she's pretty much saying to take a smaller brush and just pop it right here in the very inner part, which kind of makes sense. Whenever I go in with a brush, it's a little bit bigger in size. I feel like this color gets dragged out way too far. That wasn't supposed to happen. No, it wasn't. Wowzers. Well, she didn't tell me to do all this. Honestly, I will say this makes all the difference. I don't know if my blending looks extra fleeky today because I have like Jaclyn Hill on my shoulder or what, but I'm going to continue on.
Okay, so since I applied those mattes, it kind of like came down and covered up the shade Trickery, which is the shimmer shade on my lid. I'm gonna go back in and put just a little bit more of that in the center.
Some more of Trickery.
Just to give that pop back. I'm just kind of stamping this around in the center of the eye mainly, just so that we see that shimmer a little bit more than we just did a minute ago. Yes, that's much better.
I feel like this is just like a shimmer. It's not like a foiled eyeshadow or anything. So it's just kind of like, you know, it's just like there. I wish it was like a little bit more foiled, but it still is really, really pretty. All right, so what it looks like she's doing now is she's working on the rest of her face. She's wiping away the powder, all that jazz. So I'm actually gonna do my face off camera. We're gonna come back and then we're gonna finish off the lower lash line. Ding! Okay, so I went ahead and finished off my base off camera. I also did a little bit of bronzer. I just used this little, you know, bronzer duo right here in the shade Celebutante, which is why I look a little bit, you know, bronze and whatnot. We're now gonna move on to the lower lash line.
Oh my God. That shadow looks so pretty on camera. I love it. Oh yes. That blend though. It's just like okay, so now for the lower lash line, I'm gonna go back in with Potion again in the JH37, right?
All right, so she's using her brush from her brush line. She's taking Potion and she's like kind of like smudging it on the lower lash line. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't have that brush. I just have a M321, so that's what I'm gonna use. When in doubt, just use what you got. So I'm just gonna smudge this guy right here on the lash line. Okay, so what's the next move? What's the next move?
I want to do like a really fun pop on my inner waterline, and I'm wondering if I should do like a really intense bright green, or if I should like mix it up.
Fucking A, I don't have a green eyeliner, so let me try to go search through my collection and find one. So I searched through my collection. I have 2 green eyeliners. They're nowhere near the color that she's using, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta rock and roll with it. So I'm probably gonna use this one right here by Lancome, or will I use this one? They honestly look the same. This one looks a little bit lighter. We might go with this one. This is Lancome. I honestly don't know the shade, but this is one of their extreme long wearing eyeliners. And I'm gonna take this and just in my waterline.
I'm gonna put that in the inner rim.
Green eyeliner is a go.
I want to go in with the shade Busted Now, which is this matte blue. I love this color. I'm going to go in with the JH43 right here, this little definer brush.
All right, so I don't have the JH brush that she has, but I have this one. This one is by Alamod Cosmetics. I got this in my BoxyCharm box, and what she said she's going to do is she's going to go in with a shade called Busted, which is that blue shade, and stamp it across the lower lash line. I am noticing that the shadow is kind of skipping right here on the lash line though. We're now going to move on to the inner corner highlight. She's talking about the Armed and Gorgeous palette, like this little one right here.
I am going to go in with Armed and Gorgeous and pick up VIP, which is that first shade right there, and it is very
VIP.
White. I'm going to pop that on my inner corner, and then over top of it, I'm going to layer the shade Power Cut, which is the silver from Dark Magic.
Silver? And then go in with the shade Power Cut, which says it's a silver. It doesn't look like silver though. Looks like taupe. Put it over top. She's using a loose highlight for her brow bone highlight, but I'm just going to dip into the OG JH palette, and I'm going to pick up the shade right here called In Light, because that's like one of my favorite brow bone highlights from that particular palette. So I'm going to pop it on my brow bone to highlight. Like, look how stunning. You guys know I like to put on a lot, and then I'll go in with a brush just like this and kind of just pat, pat, pat to blend it in with the transitional shade. Like that. All right, you guys, so this is the final and completed look. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. I did finish the rest of my face off camera, so I'll have all of those makeup deets listed down below in the description, just because I did use products that were very, very different than what Jaclyn used on a camera. So moving on, I did want to talk about the Dark Magic palette, because that is essentially the star of the show. I will say I really like this palette. The only shade I had issues with was this shade right here called Potion. I felt like it kind of skipped on my lower lash line. But all in all of the other shades that I used within this video were very creamy, buildable, blendable, and pigmented, which was very surprising because I feel like based off of my experience with the Bling Boss palette, I was expecting these deeper shades right here to be a little bit more patchy, and they weren't whatsoever. So that is definitely a positive thing. I also found Jaclyn's video to be very easy to follow. I feel like she explains things very, very well, and I like that she kind of keeps her shadow very low on the eyes. I feel like whenever I do my looks, I kind of blow it out super far, so it's definitely different. I like the change of pace, and I really love the color story in the Dark Magic palette. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys liked it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up so that way I know. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel by pressing that subscribe button and click that bell so that you guys are notified anytime I upload a new video, which is 3 times a week, every single week. I upload every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at 6 p.m. Yes, I changed my upload schedule, so I will be uploading at 6 p.m. I hope you guys don't mind. I just really wanted to upload at a later time, so until next time, I'll be sure to catch you guys all on the next one. Deuces. Finally, the outro of the outro. What do you guys think of the look? Do you guys like it when I follow other influencers making tutorials, or do you guys like it when I just create my own shit? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to press the subscribe button right here and check out some of my other videos right over here. Odds are if you guys like this video, you're gonna like some of my other ones, so check them out. Goodbye.